Welcome to our 100th quick charge. Paul told the Corinthian church, we seem to have nothing, yet we really possess everything. The Apostle Paul is alluding to the difference between sons and servants in God's kingdom. Much like the precedent that was set by Jesus, we are both sons and servants. And we've noted previously that the term son pertains to an identity, while the term servant reflects a mentality. Sons are first, while servants are last. And sons have everything, while servants have nothing. So the question is there really any benefit or profit in serving God? Well, the Bible sets out certain promises, especially for those who are the servants of God, the last ones, the ones with nothing, the ones who serve a good master. Now, we should note at this point that serving Jesus is always profitable and beneficial, both in the short term and in the long run. Why? Because he is a good master. But if you serve the devil, he's a bad master. If you serve some substitute or some lesser entity, or if you choose to serve the darkness or lies or even yourself, all those are bad masters, and thus making it unprofitable and destructive. So being a servant is only unprofitable when you're serving a bad master. But when your master is good, it's all good. It's always good. So what are those promises? Well, one is you get your wages. Servants always get their wages. That's the order of God. In Leviticus 19:13, the Bible says God forbids anyone from withholding a servant's wages overnight. Servants must be paid then and there. Part of my wages is simply my well-being. It's best to serve Jesus. I can't do any better than that. The best thing you can do in your life, the best position to be in, is to serve the purposes of God, regardless of how that translates in your life. Part of my wages is protection. Good masters don't mistreat or abuse or abandon their servants. They don't cheat them. They don't deceive them. They don't hang them out to dry. They care for them personally, actively, and passionately. They cover them. The servant of Abraham asked Abraham, what if I fail? What if I falter? What if what you've asked me to do all goes south? And Abraham replied to him, I'll cover you. I'll make it okay. I will honor you and I will redeem it. Servants always get their wages. But also, you get your reward. Servants get a reward. In Revelation 22:12, the Bible says his reward is with him. The parables of the kingdom all depict and promise a final accounting, an adding up, a balancing out, a crediting. These are the eternal things that will endure and are worth waiting for. But you also get greatness. Servants get greatness. Serving is the way to greatness in the eyes of God and in the order of God. What appears least to us is great to God. Jesus said that which is highly esteemed among men is an abomination to God. So what is great to men is least to God, and vice versa. By serving Jesus, true greatness is thrust upon us. Shakespeare wrote, some men are born into greatness, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. They don't seek it, they don't expect it, it just becomes their portion. Serving God's purposes brings his true greatness in us. Are you serving Jesus faithfully, even when it seems like nothing, or it seems pointless, and there is no point at all? Join me next week for another quick charge. God bless.